let go of everything.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Soul Hunters episode. This episode is going to be a helpful one. I'm going to try to prevent a lot of headaches for all you new players out there. Hopefully you can take my advice and help you out throughout your first gaming experience. But this is my 5 biggest mistakes you can make and how to avoid them. Let's start up with number 1. The number 1 mistake that you can make as a beginner is never spend your gems on anything other than stamina. Team level is the single most important stat in the game. Always buy as much stamina as you can afford. I can't begin to tell you how many times I've lost a battle to players who are 1 or 2 levels above me, but I have heroes that are 4 or 5 stars and they have 3-star heroes, which is a head scratcher. But the reason for this is the game takes leveling into consideration when it comes to all the skills. So if you're at level 45 per se and you're fighting someone who is level 47, your hero's skill levels are going to be at level 45. His level, his skill levels are going to be at level 47. Your hero's skill level will not affect your opponent most of the time. Meaning, if you have a silence skill, if you have a sleep skill, if you have any type of skill that affects your opponent in some way, it only goes up to the level of your hero. So that is why team levels early on is very, very important. So if you want to spend your stamina on opening gems and summoning heroes, then you're making a big mistake and missing out on the levels that you could be catching up to a lot of the other players. Now, I'm not saying don't spend gems on any summonings, but you should always do it after you already got your stamina covered. The only exception to this tip is use your gems for the Midas touch. That is the only exception, because the Midas touch will only cost you 10 gems, and it is worth it for the experience, because this is the whole point of the tip, is you're trying to catch up to the other players, so you want as much experience as you can get. So be wise, spend your gems well, and don't waste them. Tip number 2 is sell your experience items. Don't do that. Under any circumstance, don't sell your experience items. Always save them. Even if all your heroes are maxed out, and let's say you only have a few heroes early on, which most players do, save your experience items for later on. The leveling gets harder and harder as you progress in the game. Once you get to level 70s, 80s, it will take a long time to experience to level someone up, and it's going to take a lot of experience items. Make no mistake, the last thing you want is to be out of experience items when you finally reach the next level and you don't have items to upgrade your hero, because that makes the biggest difference in the arena. Your team level, as I said in tip 1, is going to make the difference in the arena. You need your potions, your experience potions, to level your heroes up. So tip number 2, do not sell your experience items. Tip number 3 is do not spend your arena, your crucible, and your guild coins on anything other than hero stones. Resist the temptation of getting that epic item that you want, because in the long run, getting the hero stones is going to help you out a lot more than getting a certain one single item, one gear or one helmet, whatever you need, because it takes a long time to level up a hero. If you spend those gems on items which cost a lot, you're going to be really behind to when it comes to getting your heroes to 7 stars. The other players are going to be way ahead of you. So don't do that. Do not spend gems on anything other than hero stones. Tip number 4 is do not enchant everything. Now, the reason for this is enchanting is a big money sinker. You waste a lot of coins early on enchanting your items, especially if you need the coins for upgrading your heroes and upgrading their skill levels. So It's going to cost a lot to upgrade someone. It's going to cost a lot to upgrade their skills. If you're trying to enchant your items early on and get a little bit of advantage, you're going to put a lot of that money into, into enchanting. Once you reach the next level, all your enchantments, they go away. They start back at 0. So if you go from blue to blue +2, all your enchantments are gone once he's upgraded. So don't do that. Now you could start upgrading once you get to purple, and everything after that, because once you reach purple, the next level up where you can actually upgrade your hero will be 10, 11, 12 levels up. So it'll be a good spread for you to enchant your heroes and have them enchanted for a while. So wait until at least they're purple before you upgrade them. The only exception to this rule is the one enchantment that you need for your dailies. Always enchant at least one piece. Try to enchant a piece that doesn't cost a lot of money, maybe a piece that only needs 20 enchanting points before you get to purple. And tip number 5 and final tip for me is, do not underestimate Flora. Yes, I said Flora. She is one of the heroes that you get right in the beginning. The game gives her to you for free, and she is very, very crucial in the game. Her healing is crucial in the Crucible, and you will not get far without it. I promise you that. Till now, she has been irreplaceable, but with Jasmine coming out for a little bit of higher VIP level players, she's available, but she will also be available later on, in one of the arenas, stores. We'll find out later, but that doesn't mean that you should not also upgrade Flora. She still has some pretty cool skills that come in handy in the Crucible, and even with Jasmine, it is always helpful to have 2 healers on your team. So don't forget, do not leave Flora behind, upgrade her. Alright guys, so these are the 5 mistakes that I think players could be making early on, and I hope this guide will help you guys avoid a few of these. I sure wish I knew these when I first started, but it doesn't matter now. I hope this helps you guys out, and as always, I'm the worst effing gamer, and this is Soul Hunters. I'll see you guys next time. I love you all. Peace. Hey, one last thing before I go, guys. I just want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers, Shadow BR. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it, man. This is your shout out that you requested. Hope you appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, love you guys. Bye.